all of them were $1. They weren't $1 each. Hello, welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today is a thrift with me and thrift haul video. So I recently was in Colorado on vacation to see my parents, and one of my favorite things about being in Denver is the thrift scene. It is much better than what we have here in Seattle. We have these thrift stores called ARCs. At ARC, everything is 50% off on Saturdays, so I always go to one each Saturday that I'm home. And so this is going to be me going to the first ARC. I am going to have a part 2 kind of in this series, I guess, where it's the same thrift trip, but it's just going to be broken into separate parts to like not have this video be so long. So stay tuned. That next one will probably be in about a month when it comes out. Speaking of kind of videos coming out, I'm thinking about changing my upload day to Wednesday instead of Friday. Let me know if you have any strong opinions. I don't know, I accidentally scheduled my video to go live on Wednesday last week, and I actually kind of liked it. But now we are going to cut to me in the car about to go into the ARC. Alrighty folks, we are at thrift store number 1. There's a line to get in right now. They're not quite yet open. I like to get to these particular shops. In Colorado, they have a 50% off every Saturday sale where everything except for one color of tag is 50% off. So these are pretty popular. I like to get to them early in the morning just to like not deal with as many people and not wait as long to check out and things like that. So I am here. It is early. The sprinklers are running. If you can see that, super fun. And yeah, everybody's waiting to get in the store. I'm going to probably wait in my car until everybody's in the store because I'm lazy. I don't want to stand. In typical thrifting gear, I usually wear workout gear to thrift because it's easy to take on and off or try stuff over or whatever. I'll be very curious to see if the fitting rooms are open. I will take some footage while I'm in there. All right, we are in the thrift shop. I think this wedding dress is really, really interesting. Look at that. Very pretty. And then I'm kind of looking around and I found this really pretty yellow dress. I just need to measure. All right, I am continuing to look around in the dresses. Look at this one. I think this fabric's really unique. It just caught my eye. It looks kind of homemade. I'm not quite sure yet what decade this is. I'll take it home and investigate that, I think. But look at that button. It's wooden and nice. This is another dress I like. This is from the 80s, I think. I really think this netting effect detail on the top is really, really neat. I think I will go ahead and pick this up. When I thrift, I try to make sure to look through other sizes. I don't do as thorough as I do in my own size, but here I am just looking through. I'm just looking for fabrics that catch my eye and look a little bit more vintage. Like that one, I really enjoyed the bright colors. I think I would guess that I decided it wasn't vintage. And then just kind of continuing to look along. I think that print's really fun. It's not quite my style. And again, I'm looking for the tag to see what era it might be. That one is vintage, but like I said, it's just not quite my style. I am also getting the hang of camera work. 'Cause you know, it's rough. That's a velvet piece. I don't need more velvet. I don't wear velvet. This one here, though, I think this fabric is really pretty. I can tell it's homemade. Sorry, like I said, still figuring it out how to film both. I saw the ribbon at the bottom is a drop waist, but I went ahead and put that guy in my cart. And then, yep, I'm just looking for any other patterns. I do think this is pretty. It's a Lily Pulitzer for Target brand one. Also, I don't know, the camera work is going to need some work, but this is probably a piece from the 90s. I did go ahead and pick this up and put it in my cart for now until I measure. This is another vintage piece. Again, I'm trying to not buy sparkly stuff so much since I don't wear it. So I did leave it at the thrift store. I did look at it a few times over though because I really, really liked it. This here is what I found just in the dress section. So this here is my first round. So you can see I have a lot of variety here. I just need to measure these and make sure that they're my size. I do think they're all really cute, but it is good to start narrowing down early. I have narrowed down to which I am keeping according to my measurements. I have these 4 items here that I'm keeping, and then these 3, I believe, items don't fit correctly, so I'm going to leave these here. Alright, this here is not my size, but I just wanted to take a moment to admire this blazer. Look at all this detail and this sparkle and this pizzazz. I think it's so cute. It's a John Mayer. So now we are in the blouses section, the long sleeve blouse. This is probably my second favorite section after dresses. I love a blouse. Not a ton of luck today, but I did find this piece that I'm pulling out with my poor camera work. And as you can see, it's an Anne Christie, and I think it's really pretty. It's a petite, so it should fit. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Here we are in linens today. We are abandoned cart aisle for right now. I wanted to real quick show you, there was this really wild pillow sham. It is so over the top and wild. I did leave it. I just want to show you guys. That's the beauty of filming in store. All right, we have linens. This is a nice floral. I think it's really, really pretty. I don't believe I took this one home with me. And then next up, this one was a really tough decision. I did not bring this one home. The border print was gorgeous. The fabric was just faded. It was a little bit spendy. Sorry, as I go away. I did put it in my cart, but I did not take it home. The fabric is just faded. You can kind of see there's this stitch line here that was just going to drive me bonkers, and so I decided to leave it at the thrift store. Just kind of looking through bedspreads here, trying to see what's in there. I think this ivy's pretty. I just can't see myself using it for anything. This, however, I really like this. This has kind of a 70s feel. It has a really nice lace edging on the bottom that I will show in just a sec. And I think it could make just the beautiful prairie dress for sure. I added some more fabric to my cart. This is kind of what's in here. So I have this first yellow fabric. It kind of reminds me of the sheets I picked up, so I'm going to have to decide between the two. I'm just moving that aside in a second. I also found this blue crepe. And then this is a cool mesh knit. And I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I think it's super neat. So I am definitely taking that home. All right, we are in the shoe section now. I love the shoe section of this thrift store. I think they do an excellent job organizing it by color. It's super appealing and easy to look through. This thrift store also usually has a really great selection of older style shoes. I definitely have loved them for that. All right, we are still in the shoes here. I'm looking at this pair of Ralph Lauren. I think these are so cool, these vintage shoes. Kitten heels aren't quite my thing, so I passed on them. I just kind of continue to look. They don't totally have a ton in my size. I have pretty small feet, but I do always appreciate just looking at their shoes. I think these teal ones are really pretty. And then these lime ones, they're naturalizers. I can kind of see myself wearing them, so I picked them up to go ahead and try them on. So those are in the cart. I think these shoes are so cool and fun. They are not my size though, but very cute nonetheless. The one bummer about the thrift store is there is a disappointing craft section. It is always really understocked feeling. I did think this book was really fun to go look through, and then I always have an interesting variety of books. This pattern here is kind of cute. I didn't pick it up because I don't think I would use it. The other thing they do just in general is they package their patterns together, which I don't like. I did find some fabrics. So I found this yellow one, this blue one, which I think is pretty, would be a good vest. And then this one here is just a little packet of hankies, and I think it's really cute, and it's a great deal at $1.99, which is actually just $1. I always think this thrift store has a really good selection of chairs. I think they're always really cool and vintage. I just don't live here, so I can't take them home with me. They just, I don't know, they just have such great varieties. There's like chairs you can cane, and there's a lot that are just really high quality craftsmanship that I can't really find in Seattle, but can't take a chair on a plane. All right, we're in the ceramic section or house goods. This is a really cute little red end cap display. I think that's a pretty cool set right here. This candlestick right here is really cool. It's just too big to take home. Kind of in the knick-knack section, looking around. Sorry for the way too fast camera work. But I did find a little guy, a little version of that big one that I like. This is just kind of a funny lamb vase. I was just kind of looking around here. I think this is really pretty, but I don't have a use for it. Oh, we're in the doll section now. I think dolls are super creepy, especially when they are stacked up like this. I don't know why this was a choice the thrift shop made to display them like this. And then we're looking on the other side of the aisle. These are knickknacks. I think that cactus knickknack is really cute, but I don't need it. Just kind of continue to look. I like this tin, this Noah's Ark tin, but I don't need it as well. And then, yeah, just looking along, that blue tin in the back that I see now, I wish I saw that when I was there. There's this milk glass. I think it's really cute, but I don't like the live phrase on it. I wish it was a brand or something not cheesy. And then I think this piece right here is really pretty. I ended up not taking it home with me, but I do think it is so gorgeous. And then we're cruising along looking at my favorite section, that there is a cute teacup. I didn't need it though, so I left it. Not that I ever need a teacup, but I especially don't need teacups that are kind of mediocre. I think these teacups up here are really cute with a little frilly edge. This is a very packed store. I felt like they had lots of matching sets this round. I do think these teacups are really pretty. I really like the color scheme of them, but I didn't take any of them home because the gold was pretty damaged from probably being washed and things like that. I'm still looking. It's so funny what you can see when you're watching things back and what you regret not picking up and looking at. Up here, there were these really cute little bowls. They were made by somebody. They had a maker's mark on the bottom as opposed to a brand. I always love pieces like that. And then I thought these plates were really cute. I did take one home and I love it. And then it was only $2 because everything was 50% off. So I did put it in my cart. $4 would have been too much for me for that. And then I found this really cute little cherry bowl. I did take this home as well. I think it was a couple dollars. I don't remember. But it is so pretty and I love the brush strokes. I kind of also took a look back here while I was there. I didn't see anything. I did think this was really pretty, but I didn't really need it. But yes, I did take that cherry bowl. And now I am at this very weird unicorn painting I found. I was very excited to film it and not take it home. There's unicorn and teapots and hot air balloons. I thought this was so funny. Look at them. Very fun. Not something I need, but felt like I needed to show you. And then we have kind of our final cart. So I kept that scarf, the hankies, and I did not keep this yellow fabric. It is scratchy and weird. And then this dress I'm keeping, this dress I am keeping as well to go home and try on. This one I ended up not going with. This yellow one here I ended up not going with. I did end up taking home this guy here. I think this one was pretty. I thought that one was pretty. It was silk and really lovely, but it was way too large for me. I think this was fun. It was also too big. This one was a nice silk blouse, but too large for me. This purple one would technically fit, but I wasn't super excited. I love the embroidery on this guy. It was also too large. And then there is this one, which is also nice silk. And then this one back here has the cutest little label. It's a strawberry guava shirt, and I thought it was so cute. I did take this one home. And then this one here, it was fine. It was meh. All right, I just wrapped up thrift trip number 1. My next thrift will be a few days later. You can see I have 3 bags back there. I think I did okay. My goal was to stay at $50 for my budget, and I did hit $65. But once I try on clothes and return them, hopefully we'll get it back to $50, or I'll just take it off of my next thrift store. Very dramatic day at the Ark. I set up in a corner with a rack so I could sort through my things, and I had a woman try to push me all away and look through the things I had picked up, and it was super weird. I don't know, I've not really had that behavior happen at the Ark. And then on my way out, this woman got in a fighting match with this random man, and they were screaming at each other. So yeah, dramatic day at the Ark. Kind of glad to be out of there and done, but I'm really pleased with what I brought home. I cut back about 50% of what I actually picked up and put in my cart. I didn't actually take home, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to try everything on that I did pick up. There's a few, what I would say, reach items when it comes to fit that I'm hoping do fit, but there's a good chance they won't. So I will get those all tried on and figured out. I really miss fitting rooms. I am a little bit frustrated that now we don't have to wear masks, but we don't get to have fitting rooms. I personally wear a mask in the thrift shop. I'm not quite ready to put down my mask. But I find it just a little bit bizarre that the fitting rooms are still closed for our safety, but we're allowed to not wear masks. So I would really just like to get those fitting rooms back open. But this here, I'm home, I'm trying on things. This here is a black and white dress. I actually think this fits, which I'm super stoked about. I kind of assumed this wouldn't fit, but this is very cute. It does have the stain here, but it's an easy stain. I'm not too worried about it. This is the next dress. I don't know, I'm feeling a little mixed about it. This is not my favorite silhouette. I don't really love the, like, I don't know, ruffle down here and it being kind of tighter everywhere else. And I think it's just like, because so the bottom of my butt is like here, and I think it needs, like, this needs to be there. So I don't know, I'm gonna think about it while I try other stuff on. I'm also debating whether this one's a good one for resale. I need to do more investigation into how it was made, but I think this is actually a pretty old piece. All right, we have this next dress, which I love. These pockets are so great. It's nice and lightweight cotton. I have a mirror here that I'm kind of looking at. I think this is so cute. So it has the buttons up the front. It's high-waisted. It has these very cute little pockets with little bows on them. So this one is for sure a keeper. And this will be like probably one of my go-to house dresses for the summer because yeah, super lightweight, great cotton. All right, this is one of the shirts. I think it fits perfectly. Cuffs fit perfectly. I think it looks really great. Neckline's super fun and funky. I need to look. I can't remember if this one's polyester or if it is silk. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I think this is such a cool piece and I'm excited. I found this one too. And this is the next piece. This is very different for me. I mean, the color and funness of it is not different for me, but the fit is very different. I don't wear a lot of things like baggy, but I kind of like this. I do think it would be really cute worn like with like a pair of shorts and like a white tank and then worn open, kind of like a sweater. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this one for now because I do really love all these colors and textures and I love the way the flowers look. We are on our last one from this trip. This is so fun. I love this wine blouse. This is the first wine blouse I think I've ever found that properly fits me where it should on the shoulders. Because I'm so petite, especially in my shoulders. And I think this is cute. And yeah, it has this cutest little label inside. We have done the whole shebang. You've seen all the footage. I just wanted to show you one last roundup of what I got. So I did keep all the clothing I showed you guys. I'm going to resell that one piece with the drop waist. That'll be on my Poshmark, Depop, Vinted, Mercari, whatever you prefer, whatever you shop. That'll be there at some point. However, now I'm going to kind of go through all the other things. It was easy because, yeah, the clothing I blanket kept. So I didn't really show this one in the footage, but I did pick up this cute little peach vase. I just think it's darling and I wanted it. So here it is. And then I also got, you saw this in the footage, and I did end up keeping it. It was only $2. And I thought it was really pretty. I think it's relatively modern because it's made in China, but I do like it. And then I did get this cherry bowl. I like bowls this size and this shape, and so it made sense to pick this one up. I also just, yeah, really like the paintbrushy strokes. Nothing huge here. I'm just kind of cruising through these because you saw most of these in the video. I also did pick up this flower one with the like floofy edge. This to me looks a little bit more 70s. Its logo is a peace sign. And what's really funny is I was recently out thrifting here in Washington and I actually saw the exact plate set by the exact brand in a different color, but I didn't pick any of those up, so sorry. And last up is the fabrics that I officially got. I weeded out a ton of fabrics that I did pick up, and then I left at the thrift store because I need to be way pickier when it comes to fabrics. I already have way more fabric than I can ever sew with right now. I need to actually probably do like a hard de-stash. But first up is this mesh. I don't know if I'm going to make anything for myself with this mesh, but I think it's really cute. And I know a few friends that I think would look really cute in it. And then I did get this. I got this for being a waistcoat fabric. And there is a lot in this. Like I didn't expect this to be, like there's like probably like 2 or 3 yards in this bundle. So I'm still going to just make the waistcoat, I guess, and then I'll donate the rest of the fabric to Seattle Creative. I don't really know what else to do. This is navy crepe. I just thought it was pretty. I have lots of dresses that need crepe that I don't have crepe, but it's very pretty and it'll be perfect for a project. It'll probably become a 1940s dress. And then so these are the only sheet sets I pick up. I'm trying to be stricter with my sheets. So in my next video upcoming, you will see me make a dress out of a sheet set that has like a variety in texture. So like this one has like lace, and then it also has the whole sheet. I found that I really loved remaking when I had multiple materials in one material, because I almost didn't have to think about matching lace or finding corresponding materials to go with it. So because of that, I decided to pick up this guy here. And then after that, I just kind of want to show you the hankies that were all in that pack. There were a lot of really cute hankies. I did not iron these, so they're a little rough, but there's just very cute hankies. I can't believe I paid $1 for literally all of these. This one I think is actually from a past haul. And then this one did come from the bundle. This is what originally drove me to the bundle, is I really liked the crochet trim on it, and I thought it looked so pretty with this. All of these I plan on trying to make some sort of shirt that's like covered in hankies. I don't know. This is another one. And then I think this is, oh, there's two more. This is one more. I think this one's really pretty. And then this is the last one. So besides the white hanky, all of these were $1. Like, all of them were $1. They weren't $1 each. So I'm pretty stoked about this. And then I also got this scarf for my hair, because you know me, I'm constantly in hair scarves, and I really needed to buy another one, and that is sarcasm in case you can't guess. No, none of you see me in real life, but I do not wear headscarves for how much I buy headscarves. But I thought this one was a nice shape and a nice color, and I could figure out how to do something with it. This is how you wear these, right? I don't know, maybe this summer my goal is to learn how to wear a headscarf. I'm doing multiple activities that require keeping my hair up. But yeah, that is it for this haul. Like I said, I just kind of want to cruise. We'll see how well I did on cruising through these, just to show you guys what I actually picked up. And I will see you for next week's video on maybe Wednesday or Friday. If you enjoy vintage content, I do mainly thrifting and sewing, so definitely subscribe to follow along. I have the most exciting, I think my all-time favorite, which I say this for every sewing project, that it's my all-time favorite sewing project. And I think the cherry dress will always be my all-time favorite sewing project. I'll link that in the eye. But the one coming next week is a close second. I'm very, very proud of it. So definitely stay tuned for that next week, and I will see you next time. Bye!